Hello and welcome to this week's Meaningful Minute. Last week I talked about but God, and I wanted to expand on one of the examples that I used, and it's the story of Joseph in the Old Testament. Joseph was the son of Jacob, and he had 10 older brothers. Joseph was Daddy's favorite, and his older brothers did not like that. Joseph had dreams, and he told his brothers, "I dreamed you were all bowing down to me." His brothers were jealous. They sold him into slavery down to Egypt. Joseph became the servant of Potiphar, who was the bodyguard for Pharaoh. And things went along okay until Potiphar's wife became attracted to Joseph and kept saying, "Lie with me." Joseph kept saying no. Potiphar's wife told her husband that Joseph had tried to rape her. Joseph went to prison. And there he languished for a few more years. And until Pharaoh had a dream. And Joseph interpreted that dream that there would be 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine. And Pharaoh said, "I'm going to make you my prime minister to oversee all of this preparation for the famine." So Joseph, at age 30, became the prime minister. And a few years later, the famine came, and his brothers came down from Canaan to buy food. Joseph recognized them, but they didn't recognize him. And several pages later, he reveals himself to his brothers and he says, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." And the point I want to make through this story is that no matter how horrible things are, God always uses it for good. So think about that. Have a great week.